Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you have not been here before, my name is Debbie and I read a lot of books. So today I've got an audiobook for you. I mean, we all knew I was doing this. I have been listening to Beatrix Potter. The Beatrix Potter Collection, read by Andrew Scott and Patricia Routledge. Just both great voices. But the way it's done is that Patricia Routledge does the introduction. She's patron of the Beatrix Potter Society, and so that is why she was chosen to write an introduction and narrate it for the audiobook, and then Andrew Scott himself does all the stories that are told in this collection. So you got like Peter Rabbit, you got Mr. Tiggywinkle, you got Jemima Puddle Duck, and yeah, it just was just so, it's so nice, especially as somebody who does read a lot of darker fiction, to just embrace the kid again. Because admittedly this hasn't been the greatest start to the year for me. Obviously, like, I got the new flat and everything, but things have been a bit slower, and my own health and mental health has been a bit all over the place. Like, I started off the year with a cyst that burst and ended up in the hospital. I then completely lost my voice for about a month, and then I got an injury. A white wine induced injury, but still, which I'm still recovering from, with my knee. As I learned last night, I can't cross my legs, you know, like when you go crisscross applesauce, like on the floor or in bed or whatever. Like, I can't cross that leg like that, so it's interesting to find out what I can do or what I can't do. I'm still basically going through physio at this point, but yeah, between that and a bit of self-destructive behaviour on my part, it was just nice to listen to this as I turn this into a therapy session with tears in my eyes. But it is just nice to get back to the child within, and these stories, just, it was just so nice to listen to these and get out of my own head. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Yeah, so it's 4 hours and 13 minutes to listen to. Even with a kid's book, I still can't listen to it on just normal speed because my brain just, it's too slow for me as somebody who is quite a quick reader. So I do listen to it on like 1.5, 1.75, sometimes double speed, depending on just how quickly I'm processing it that day. But yeah, it's in children's fiction, age 5+. But to be fair, I think it's just for all ages, really, because you can just pop this on as a bedtime story, something that both you and your kid can listen to. Or if you're doing it like me, you're trying to capture the child within by listening to stories of your childhood, or like if you're an auntie or an uncle or a grandparent, you know, it's literally for all ages. And if you've never read these before, I think the audiobooks are just such a wonderful production, from the music to the narration to the soundtrack, and I'm not saying soundtrack and music as the same thing, because you've got that little tinkering stuff in the background like the other one. Like, it's not, it feels like you're listening to a radio play. It's so much more than an audiobook. And it was just, it's just so lovely to listen to. It is just so lovely. Andrew Scott is just wonderful. I mean, I think a lot of us fell in love with Andrew Scott when he did Fleabag. And he has just proved himself to be such a wonderful actor and performer. And this really shows off those acting chops just through the voice. That is what I love about a good audiobook, is the fact that you can really show off the acting chops of someone just with their voice. You're not looking at them, you are just listening to them. And I've just been listening to The Killing Sense by Sam Blake, and that was narrated by Fenella Woolgar. And oh, I've seen her in a few things, and that just reminded me just how good she is. Doing just listening to the different ways that people use their voice and the different accents they do, and it's just like, I bow down to you. I bow down to you, I want your career. But yeah, it just says, expertly narrated by Andrew Scott, the collection features some of the best loved characters and most popular stories in children's literature, beginning with the unique introduction written and narrated by patron of the Beatrix Potter Society, Patricia Routledge. The world of Beatrix Potter provides wonderful entertainment for the whole family, sure to delight listeners both young and old. And yeah, it was just lovely. Yeah, it does make me want to watch Miss Potter again, the film that was about Beatrix Potter. And was it, I want to say it was Renee Zellweger that played Miss Potter. Yeah, I have not watched that film in years, and it makes me nostalgic. It really does. But yeah, it was just wonderful. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Beatrix Potter Collection, read by Andrew Scott and Patricia Routledge. Belinda Audio, apparently it's also in conjunction with Audible. I'll probably put a link to the website where they sell the CD, and then you can decide by yourself if it's something you want to purchase or if you want to listen to it or where you want to listen to it. But yeah, it's just, I love these front covers. They are just so stunning, wonderful. It made me happy, and I think mentally it helped me to turn a corner a little bit. As I get emotional again. Just thank you so much for watching. I have seen the subscribers going up again, and it's just so lovely that people are wanting to watch my videos. I mean, if I ever could make money off this YouTube channel, that would be it would be wonderful, but it is a hobby. Like, I do have 2 jobs that support me, and one of them really is a paid hobby. That's working at the theatre, because yes, I'm watching the audience, but I get to see shows and I get to read books, and so yeah, when I'm there at the theatre, it is just wonderful. I've got some wonderful friends there, and I'm there tonight. I'm on the early, so I'll be taking my book. I am reading Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood at the moment. I keep remembering that author-wise she's Lucy Jane Wood. I just know her as Lucy Wood from watching her YouTube videos, and I'm only a few chapters in, but I'm already completely hooked. It is such a wonderful book, and I am looking forward to her next one as well. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching my videos. Hello to the new subscribers. If you've got any recommendations, do let me know. I have been reading recommendations lately, because I just finished Swan Song by Robert McCammon, and that was a recommendation on, I think it was a Clive Barker video. You'd think that it would be a Stephen King video, but no, it was a Clive Barker video that I got that recommendation on. And yeah, so I've finished Swan Song, and I've about halfway through Boy's Life, so yeah, that's fun. And then the next audiobook I'll be doing is The Radleys by Matt Haig. I've got 18 days to listen to it, and it's 9 hours and 46 minutes. I need to get on with that because it's at limit reached. I can't renew it, so I do just need to go in and do that. Then I've also got Daddy by Emma Cline. I've also got Into the Storm by Cecilia Ahern. You can't beat a good Cecilia Ahern book, really. And then on my reservations you've got Bridget Jones's Diary by Helen Fielding, The Comfort Book by Matt Haig, The Daughter by T.M. Logan. And I've also got More Confessions of a 40-something Fuck-Up on audiobook by Alexandra Potter. Again, narrated by Sally Phillips. So I am so looking forward to that one, and that one's available to me in June, so not far off when you watch this, but for me at the moment a little bit longer. But yeah, so at the moment I've got one other video that I need to make, Swan Song, and then I want to get at least one video edited today, but then I'm also on the early at the theatre tonight, so, and I'm also got like 3 episodes left of Yellow Jacket season 1, so do I have the time to do all this before I leave for the theatre at 5:30? Can I do it? Because it is currently bang on 12 o'clock. Anyway, I'm going to get going and try and pack in this day, because then after today's day off and being at the theatre tonight, I'm doing 6 days in a row at the day job. I'm going to be knackered. My leg is going to kill. So at some point I also want to just cook off like a big pasta sauce or something that then I can alternate between having it with like pasta or jacket potato or something. I want to have something that I can come home to over the next 6 days, which would just be a case of just heating something up. But yeah, anyway, so thank you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time with another video. I love you all. Stay safe. Goodbye.